Hi, Colorado and Company friends. If you're sitting behind a desk, stand up right now. I want you just to do a quick stretch. It feels so good. The Denver Library and Denver Animal Shelter are teaming up to encourage office workers to go for a walk and to take a loving furry pal along with you. Andy Reese is the Denver Animal Shelter, and Trish Tilley with the Denver Public Library joins us with more. Nice to see both of you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Andy, who'd you bring?
Well, today we've got Gavin here with us. He's about a one and a half year old Chihuahua mix, and he is available for adoption at the shelter.
Very cool. So you can call. You can go to the denveranimalshelter.org is the website, denveranimalshelter.org, or give them a call and mention you want to adopt Gavin that you saw in Colorado and Company, right?
Absolutely.
And he's ready to go home today.
He's ready to go.
Perfect. Now, Trish, what's the human walking program that you have offering at the library?
It started in Melbourne, Australia, last year in 2014 with the Lost Dogs Home, and it was an initiative thinking that maybe we needed as much saving and rescuing as the dogs did.
That's so true, isn't it? It makes a world of difference. It just sets your mood to a happy place when you go for a walk and get out.
Indeed.
Yep. Okay, so Andy, how did the Denver Public Library and Denver Animal Shelter connect to come to this great walking tour that you're doing?
Yeah, well, as Trish mentioned, this program just launched last year, and we both kind of heard about the program, and we're anxious to bring it here to Denver. Trish reached out to us to see if we'd like to partner with them because they've got a great space at the Denver Public Library central location there. They've got the north lawn of the branch, which is where we'll be having the event, so it's a really great place and makes for a great partnership.
So how does this program actually work?
So we are encouraging neglected and abused office workers who are chained to a desk or trapped in a little cubicle.
Aww.
These little dogs are going to come out and rescue them and take them for a walk and get them out in the sunshine and help brighten up their day.
Now, I've heard people say, but I don't know how to walk a dog. What do I do?
Not a problem. We're going to have several of our shelter volunteers who are experienced with our animal socialization and dog walking program there with us, so they'll be available to assist you throughout the walking.
Is there more information online, Trish?
You definitely can go to denverlibrary.org/fresh to see more information. You can also go to Denver Animal Shelter or Fresh City Life's Facebook pages, and they're on our events pages.
Now, Trish, I don't want to embarrass you, but I want to point something out. She was jumping out of an airplane and broke her foot. Or she was, you know, skydiving by Mount Rushmore or something really intense and cool.
Extreme sports.
Extreme sports. But what if somebody's watching and they're like you? Unfortunately, they can't go for a walk. Is there a way that they can support the cause in another way?
I definitely think so, Andy.
Yeah, so we're going to be having this event tomorrow, but if people are still interested in helping the animals, we've got our volunteer program at the shelter. As I mentioned, we have volunteers that do animal socialization, walking. We've got a foster program, so if you're not in a position to adopt but still want to help animals in that way, you can foster. So yeah, through our volunteer program, you can certainly get involved and help out the animals.
And if it's love at first sight with the animal that you're walking, can you take that animal home?
So we're not going to process any adoptions at the event, but if you find one that you just absolutely fall in love with, we will have the ability to place a hold on the animal so you can get in after work and go ahead and process the adoption at the shelter.
Any adoption specials going on right now?
We're not currently running any specials at the shelter, but our adoption fees are, you know, they're really reasonable fees, and that does include the animal spay or neuter surgery, their vaccinations, and a one-year pet license for Denver residents as well.
Tell me more about Gavin. Gavin seems like a really mellow dog.
He's pretty mellow right now. I think he's kind of worn out. When we first got here, he was really interested and excited to explore everything, but I think he's finally settled in, and he looks nice and comfortable now.
That's how it always is. People come in, oh, a TV station, cameras, this. Oh, that's no big deal.
maybe he's camera shy.
So a perfect family for Gavin. Who do you think?
You know, he seems to be pretty good with kids. He's an energetic little dog, so somebody that can get him out and walk him daily and spend some time playing with him. But he's also completely content with sitting on a lap and
very cute
and letting you give him all the attention you can.
And ready to go home today too. Thank you so much for coming on the show and introducing us to the great program. And of course, Gavin, you can unleash yourself from the canines and confines of the corporate world and join the fun with the human walking program with the Denver Animal Shelter and Denver Library. It's a one-day only event. It's tomorrow, August 4th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. on the north lawn of the Central Library at 14th and Broadway. For more information, please visit denverlibrary.org/fresh. That's denverlibrary.org/fresh. All right, coming up next, the Saddle Up Foundation, wants you to understand the power of equine therapy. They also have your ticket to a jet-setting party that can take you on a trip, a dream trip, that very night. We'll have more details next. Stay with us.